telling the pastor, oh, it don't stop right there. You know, his ex, y'all know Carly, messy ass, jumped out of the cake, you know, at his bachelor party. And y'all should have saw the pastor face was like, oh my God, like he was looking like, damn. And then continue to tell him, you know, on top of that, my friend told me he was feeling all over her and stuff. Yeah, honey, he was, you know, because it's on candid camera. They got this shit on video. That's why when you keep saying, y'all keep saying, well, the receipts, bitch, you are the receipt. What are you talking about? Like, he is so damn stupid and dumb. I think Jock is slow. Like, for real, because it doesn't make sense that you sit up here lying and we can see exactly what was going on. Like Kirk said, because even Kirk cheating ass, y'all, you know, had the nerve to throw this nigga Jock under the bus. Some yeah, telling Rashida, yeah, he had his hand all on her lower back near her butt. Yeah, because you did, and we saw it, so you can't even lie about that. He couldn't lie about that. The pastor telling Jock, well, yeah, that's kind of bold. You know what I'm saying? You should immediately, when that went on, you should immediately call Kendra and let her know what was going on, okay? And just like my husband said, whoever allowed this bitch Carly to jump out of the cake, Jock need to go at their ass and let them know that was some bullshit and you starting shit already. And I'm already in shit. You don't have a clean slate with your new wife for you to be having a bitch jumping out of a cake. Like, why didn't he say something then? Because you know why he's not saying nothing, y'all? Because he knows that Kendra is going to stay there regardless. Like, you have already accepted a baby, so now you're going to accept everything else. Like, from right there, and she's telling me, oh, well, after that, and I accepted the baby, and I thought he was going to have respect for me and care about my feelings. No, bitch, it's actually the opposite, okay? You have now degraded yourself for him thinking that he can get away with anything with you. And now anything he does, it doesn't matter because you're still going to be there and still waiting on him. So niggas don't look at you because you stayed around for some bullshit out of respect. They don't look at you out of respect. Oh, she was a ride or die. She really cared about me. All this shit. They looking at it as the opposite. Like I said, you're disrespecting yourself by even staying with me. And don't think they're not thinking that in their head. They know what they got away with. Nobody is stupid. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like taking advantage of somebody. That's exactly what it is, you know? And if he is stupid enough to go out and cheat like that all over you, he is stupid enough to take you for granted and do whatever he wants, because really with niggas, it's all about them anyway, okay? They really got to care and love you to do the right thing. You know, it's hard for them. And then on top of that, you up there staying with a man who created another child, another human being with a whole nother bitch, okay? And so now you have got to deal with this bitch. You got to co-parent, okay? And blend the families is what people are saying, with this bitch and her child. Like, and then on top of that, look at this child and see your husband and him. Girl, it's too much. It's just way too much, and nobody is worth all of this. It's just not. And I don't know what Kendra's father is. I don't know, you know, what she's been through. Like I said about somebody else, I forgot, taking a bunch of shit. Maybe, you know, you've been through some domestic abuse, like some physical violence shit, you know what I'm saying? And you are diminishing how Jock is doing you, and it's not much, but girl, this is not right, and it's wrong as fuck, and I don't give a fuck what you put on Instagram, like, you know, y'all all good, and y'all all in love, and all this other shit, all that underlying infidelities that he doing on you, and even the sister was like, he is, what did she call him? Impulsive. She called him impulsive. That means something that he's doing, something that he wants to continue to do. He can't stop doing it. He likes doing it. And I just took it as cheating. You know what I'm saying? This is who he is, and he got so much shit that he's done, is what the sister is saying, that if you decide to stick around for what you do or you don't, like, that's on you, but this is my brother is, you know, and he got more shit to come. That's basically what the sister is telling you. Like, damn, y'all, you can't, if the family members is telling you certain shit that they know to be true and they can clearly see, you still not going to listen to it. And she up there telling something, she not going to take it, and she didn't come in a relationship for that, and she just going to leave her brother and everything. Bitch, no, you not. You're in the thick of it right now. You're going through everything right now. You're humiliated. This man has disrespected you to the fullest by bringing a whole nother person into the world. You know, then on top of that, he been messing with somebody for all these years, just like no respect for you, girl. It got to be some other nigga out there, you know, who will treat you kind and respectful, because Jock is not the one. Jock, because y'all, he is sitting there so dismissive looking. He looks exhausted. He looks like he don't even want, you know, deal with this shit no more. He'd rather be taking a nap. Like, this shit is blowing me. You know, that's how he looked, you know. And you would think that a man would sit there, you know, he's giving you something back and says, look, I really am sorry. You know, I can't say it enough. Are you okay? Like, I understand that you finding out all this, but it breaks my heart to know that, you know, your heart is broken. Like, say something that would make this bitch feel like, you know, she is worthy in your life. But John, he can't do it because it's not in him. And who do he think he is? Talking to his friend at the pool table, y'all. He think we are all dumb, okay? Telling his friend, the friend was like, so you got somebody pregnant or anything? He was like, yeah, I couldn't believe it. I don't know how that happened, bitch. You know how that happened, okay? You stuck dick in a bitch raw. That's what you did. And then he going to lie to his friend, telling him something, yeah, and a condom was involved. Really, bitch? Did you peel it off and just sit it on the dresser because you didn't use it? Okay, honey? So, yeah, you ain't got a lie to us. And then on top of it, you definitely ain't got a lie to this bitch, Kendra, because if that was my man, you can't tell me that shit. I would know you fucked the bitch wrong. He gonna tell his friend, y'all, a condom was involved. He did use a condom, you know, because this nigga he was talking to was basically like, come on with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Are you serious? Like, really backing Jock up, and Jock wasn't budging. You know, he was like, I did use a condom, but, you know, when I came, then some of it came out on the side of the condom. What? Are you fucking serious? Girl, like, I don't know what... You can't look no worse than you already look. So why are you trying to make up new stuff for us to believe? On top of that, we don't believe shit you say. You know what I'm saying? So Jock is stupid and dumb, and this is the shit he probably told Kendra, and he trying to, you know, get us to believe the bitch. And that the pastor's basically telling Jock, look, you need to work extra hard, okay? And I'm like, exactly, from the shit you created. He looking all exhausted, still like, I can't even take no more. All right, what's for dinner, bitch? Like, are we really sitting here having this long out John conversation over this? Like he said, I am your husband. You're supposed to be believing me. You know what I'm saying? And why? I don't want you every time I look in our relationship jumping every time somebody tell you something. Girl, who are you talking to like that? How you gonna tell me when somebody brings something to me, now just be stupid, not look into it and not say nothing to you or even bother bringing it up? Like, what? You know, the more he does to her, I just be like, bitch, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? It's all your fault. Y'all, Kendra is tripping, okay? I would have been let that ass go, like, doing way too much, okay? It's not that fucking serious. It's not for no nigga, okay? No cheating ass nigga, y'all. What did K. Michelle say? In the words of K. Michelle, honey, okay? It's gonna take more than a miracle, hey, to change and to let him go. Tell me, when will you decide to do better with your life? If his mama couldn't do it, what makes you think you can train a boy to be a man? It's too late. Better off letting him go. No matter how hard you try, you can't break. Hey! Y'all, I play too much. I love singing around the house. Like, I love singing around the house, but I cannot sing, okay? Your girl can't sing, but, you know, I try to do a little something. You know, come on here and have fun with y'all, girl. Okay, but y'all ain't come for all that, so let's just get into the video, okay, honey? So Yandy meets up with Mendices, her husband, and she's meeting him at a building that they just bought right next door to Yale. Y'all know she has a skincare line. And, yeah, she said she's trying to buy up the block, you know, and make it like a whole family business. And I'm like, damn, Yandy, that is a good idea. You know what I'm saying? If you got the money, go ahead and do it. So she said it's going to be a restaurant, and it's going to be having like a bodega feel or something like that. I didn't get to research that. I don't know what that means. So if y'all know what that means, please leave it down in the comment for your girl, because I don't, you know. But, yeah, she's basically, like I said, having a restaurant, and she's excited about it. And she's telling the contractors that she wants the building, you know, done by a certain time. Now, she has pushed the time up to make them speed up. You know, y'all know when y'all tell a motherfucker, yeah, it started at 8. It really fucking started at 9, bitch, but you always late, so I gotta tell you that shit. You know what I mean? So that's basically what she's doing. Anyway, Mendices is telling her, you know, Coleridge is telling her that Lil Mendices wants to, you know, have a blended family and wants him, Yandy and his mother, Samantha. Y'all remember Samantha, his baby mother, to meet up. It was a bunch of shit, you know, going on between them. We're not going to get into it. It's a lot of stuff. You know, there's Samantha, the baby mother, and Yandy with it too. And Yandy just not with it. You know what I'm saying? She's just like, you know, you can just go ahead and build a relationship, you know, with her on your own. And I really don't need to be included since you're back at home. Y'all know he was locked up. And it's like all this shit that was going on. They was fighting on the reunion. All this stuff. But she did go on and agree to it because she was like, if Lil Mendices is wanting that, then I don't have a problem with it. You know what I mean? So Samantha's baby mother has also moved to Atlanta where they are. And so this is going to be interesting, okay? I was just like, ooh, because these bitches don't like each other. You know, it gets real catty and real, like, nice, nasty out the mouth when they have a conversation to meet up. So I'm curious to see how this goes. But yeah, Samantha's newly engaged and she's, you know, has moved to Atlanta. So Sierra's gone to South Carolina to meet up with Rennie Rucci. Y'all know Rennie Rucci, mother is, you know, at the hospital. She's been there for a while and she got hit by a car. And so she's upset, scared of her mother going to die and stuff like that. So she's going through a lot. But they can just vibe on the mother thing. Both of them are being really supportive of one another, of going through different things. Y'all know Sierra's going through the thing with Bambi and Erica. She feel like they wasn't there for her because her house got robbed. On top of that, her house got robbed. She's still upset about that and afraid. She has to make big choices, big girl decisions, whether she want to leave the house or not, which she is. And, yeah, she feel like Bambi and Erica bum rushed her, you know, when they called her asking about, did you know about, how Jock was cheating on Kendra before the wedding. And I'm just like, really, bitch? Because it seemed like you knew too, Bambi. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like Bambi knew too. So why are you trying to come down on Sierra as if she was the only one, you know? And this is what bitches do. She's pointing the fingers, trying to not have herself involved when you were the one too. You knew too. You know, so I was just looking at Bambi like, bitch, that's fucked up. And like Sierra said, she didn't appreciate, you know, how they came at her. So Kendra and Jock, okay? Yeah, they are meeting with the pastor, you know, and he had said that the night that they got married, he saw all of this stuff over the internet. I think he got some text too. And he was just basically saying that he already knew about it. You know, people was trying to tell him, look, he has a baby. And they had already been working through it. So all three of them saying like they was proud about it. And I was just like, oh, okay. But then Kendra goes on to say, you know, but there's other stuff. You know, there's this other woman that has been saying that she has been dealing with him for like a lot of years. We're not going to get into the timeline shit. You know, 2016, 17, 18, all this shit. And basically he was fucking the bitch, you know, for some of them years. One of those years, y'all been knowing each other since 2015. Y'all been messing each other since 2015. So somewhere down that line, he was cheating on you. The pastor asked him, you know, well, when was the last time that you were with this lady, you know, meet her? And Jock is just looking all like, you know, trying not to answer. Talking about, oh, my wife is a lawyer. You gonna ask me that right in front of my lawyer wife and everything. And the pastor's just looking at him like, yeah, nigga, answer the goddamn question. He was like, what did you say? Like, acting all dumb. And the pastor was like, okay, when was the last time that you were intimate with this woman? And Jock was like, well, I don't really know. It probably was 2010, 2013 or something like that. Okay, girl. She said 2019. That's what Mita said. So Kendra's like, no, 2019. She's pressing him, you know, was it 2019? Like, when was it? And he's like, well, it was a lot of years ago. You know, me and you wasn't even messing with each other. You know, she was like, oh, okay, that's kind of vague. But okay, well then, what did you, and just like skip, bypass right on over. I'm like, bitch, you didn't even press his ass out. Give him some time to answer. Like, you had the pastor right there, and y'all could have like went in on this nigga and really got the truth. But you did not do that. Kendra is saying how, you know, she don't want to be in it no more. You know, that's the strongest thing that you done ever said. And then the shit just dropped off. You know, I don't want to say no marriage, this got some bullshit in it. What? Bitch, you got married into a marriage that already had bullshit in it. So what are you saying? Like, she's trying to fool us like she's getting ready to do something about it, and we already know you ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go to the pastor and try to talk it out and everything and go trust in this nigga and everything, and you're gonna get your feelings and your heart broke again. Mendices asked Lil Mendices how does he feel about his mother getting married, okay? And he was like, yeah, as long as she happy, I'm happy. And he's asking him all these questions. And Lil Mendices is like, relax, like, calm down. Like, exactly. And Mendices is like, yeah, I can't calm down. I'm not going to calm down because that's the person in our family. They're going to be in our family. Yandy is realizing that, yeah, it's not Lil Mendices who's trying to blend the family and get everybody together and have a sit down. It's actually Mendices, okay? So I was just like, damn, like, why would he want his baby mother to, you know, sit down and all this other shit? Like, we all know that Mendices don't want Samantha, this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that immediately got thrown out of my head because at first we were like, damn, you know you want this bitch or something like that. But that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? What it is for me, I thought immediately after all of the drama that went on, the fight, the little back and forth conversation, it just seemed like to me, you know, Mendices might be trying to make a storyline. You know what I'm saying? And why would you want to do that? Because your wife is going to be in some more shit with Samantha, and it just doesn't make sense. And who knows? Even Yandy might got something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. But I just felt like that right there was a way to get a storyline out there. And yeah, keep on going with the show and some drama. So That's kind of funny that he would want all that to be going on, but they did say that Mendices wanted it back to the way that it was. Like, why, honey? Why do you want it back to the way it was? Because last time I checked, all of the baby mothers was arguing and causing all these problems, and bitches was fighting and all this shit. So is this what you want around you, Mendices? I don't know. So Jock is basically playing pool and lying to his friend that he hasn't been messing with Mita. He wasn't messing with Mita. And the friend is like, man, cut the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You just need to be transparent and honest with yourself. And Jock was like, I'm being honest, just lying and everything. And the friend was like, well, the best way to do that and be honest, you need to bring both of them together. Get Mita and Kendra and sit them together, And Jock is making up excuses, honey, okay? Mita is my friend, and I just feel bad, from what went down. And, and I'm just like, are you serious? And then on top of that, and Mita still loves me and don't want me to be married to Kendra. Jock, y'all, is not trying to meet with this bitch Mita. Not with Kendra. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, we can meet everywhere else. We can keep doing what we was doing. But I'm not meeting with no motherfucking Mita and Kendra. That's not what I'm going to do. My wife is not going to be involved. I'm sure he's thinking that, like, that's a no-brainer. I'm not doing that. Jock is like, well, why should I give Mita the power to meet up with me and my wife? Like, okay, now you respect your wife, but you was straight sticking dick up in this bitch, but now you respect your wife and you don't want her to come to the table and let her hear all of the things. That's what it is. Yandy and Mendices are outside washing the dog, and, I was glad for their relationship. They seem like they really cool now, and, just like, she was saying she respects their relationship and she's glad that they are where they are, because it was a lot of bullshit. Yandy was asking him, how did you feel when your father was, asking all them questions about your mom's fiance? He was like, I just feel like he was doing too much, and tells him, I just thought he was being jealous, and Yandy was like, because another man is in his life, that's what it is. So maybe he wants to meet up to see Samantha's fiance's vibe with his son. Maybe that's what it is. It could be that. I would like for it to be that, because I don't want this to be a fake storyline, just with some drama, because that's old reality TV, and I'm here for reality of the world, not just like some put on shit. So I'm curious to see, how Mendices deal with Samantha's fiance. Then Lil Mendices talks about how, the fight on the reunion between Yandy and Samantha and some other friends of Yandy's, that really affected him because his mom was like hit or something like that. Like she was physically touched, and that really affected him. And at the time he was in elementary school and everybody knew about it, so that was hurtful to him. Yandy apologized and everything. And she was just saying she's glad that she has the relationship that she has with Lil Mendices back on track because, that's what she wants for him and her. And then, y'all, she said something in her confession that kind of hit me, because I, had a personal situation of mine that, I did something and the kids, found out about it. And it was just like, they was looking at you like fucked up and everything because Yandy was basically saying how at the time when it was going on, the fight or whatever, because I was in a fight, Lord, too. But at the time when the fight was going on, she was so wrapped up into what everything, she was getting, what she was getting and receiving from everything and the negativity. And she didn't know that she was hurting the son, or hurting kids around her, that loved their mother, you know what I mean? So you don't think about that type of stuff when it's going on. But like when she said it, and this shit for me happened like probably 10 years ago, you know what I'm saying? And I never thought about it like that. You know what I'm saying? You be all in your own little world of trying to get this person back and mad that you really don't, be thinking about how the kids feel. And I just probably need to do some apologizing, because kids be hurt and stuff that we do, and you be so wrapped up into how you feel and what you're going through that you don't see that they possibly could have gotten hurt in the situation, so yeah, y'all, I ain't tell y'all exactly what, because it's crying Freddy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was bad, and I know I gotta do some apologizing. They both agree, and I was glad too, that they just don't want no sit down. Let bygones be bygones. The shit is in the past. To rehash Samantha and Yandy getting face to face, talking about what? The past? She seemed like she would be petty and bring it up, you know what I'm saying? And just leave it alone. I already talked about Ebony meeting up with Kendra, Jock's sister. And she just told Kendra flat out, like, I thought when you found out he had a baby, you was going to roll. Like, I'm just surprised that you even still here. And basically, Kendra was like, well, I was just glad that he was honest and told me about it because it was the truth. He told me the truth. But you got to live with the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, like, if that's how it is, honey, and that's all he got to do is give you, some fake honesty out of some bullshit that came out of some bullshit, girl, you doomed, okay? Because the sister already sat there and told you that her brother is impulsive. And on top of that, he's not going to tell you everything. The sister just told you right then, so you want to go down timelines and stuff. He's not going to tell you. That's just it. So it's on you. You can say or you can leave. That's just on you. And she told Kendra flat out, and like I said, sometimes we don't listen to family members, but yeah, they be right a lot of times because they can see the person, doing exactly what they're doing, and they're hiding it from you. That's just it. They're hiding it from you. They're not hiding it from them because they know that you're going to have their back and not say anything. And Kendra don't even say it like that. She just basically told you that your husband that you just married is a cheater, okay? And he is not telling you everything. He's still not being honest. Like you said, he was honest, okay? He's still not being honest. So Sierra's mother, y'all, okay? She walks into the shop and she looks really good. Like, it don't even look like the same person, okay? She got her wig on. She got her little baby hair snatched. She looks really, really nice. And Sierra is so glad to see her mother, y'all. And I was just happy for her because we didn't even see, what was your journey? Like, we didn't get to see it. How did your mother get off of alcohol? Like, how and when did she stop drinking, y'all? But she really did it. She looks good. She looks fresh, healthy, and clean. And yeah, it just didn't look like the same female. It just didn't, I guess that probably scared her when they told her basically she had cirrhosis of the liver, about to be cirrhosis of the liver, and that she possibly could die. But you need to stop now because your shit, we can see it crumbling up, and yeah, it's not to be fucked with anymore. You need to drop drinking before you die, and Sierra was basically saying that she think that her mother took it seriously. And Eric's mother was talking to her about her husband's alcohol addiction, So she thinking that really hit home for her mother, and that's why she stopped. But I think it was because the motherfucking doctor told her, yeah, bitch, you drink one more time and your ass is short. That's just it. One more again, honey. Try and you're going to be down 6 feet deep and you won't be here with your kids. That's just it. It's not that fucking serious, and just stop. Eric shows up with some flowers, and Sierra's just not impressed. She's like, these are dead flowers and everything, and yeah, could give a fuck. So she just don't care. She like, no, I'm still mad at you. We're still beefing and everything. And he like, look, I got a surprise. I know you like surprises. And she like, well, she starts smiling and everything. They get in the truck, they leave, they pull up at, a place, and they walk in, and it's really, really nice. It's a nice condo. This bitch walk around, she like, it's not big enough. Okay, it's just not big enough, and yeah, no, we're not doing this. And he looking kind of stuck. The relatives looking kind of stuck. And he keep trying to please her, and she's never pleased. But it seems like she's really unappreciative. And I just feel like you didn't need to do that right then and there, like right on camera. I just feel like she could have waited and just said something to him behind closed doors about that situation. You didn't have to say something to the real estate agent and, the camera, because we, just didn't need to know that part. But yeah, y'all, that is all for this video. I will see you ladies and gents later. Do not forget to subscribe and like. Hit the subscribe button, sis. It costs you nothing. Okay, hit the subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys later. Make sure you comment and like the video, okay? I will see you guys later. Bye.